Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Starfield. I normally don't cover AAA games, but my voice is shot from being sick for a week, and this game's got voice acting, so it's a pretty good excuse for me to play a rare AAA game. I guess I play a couple. I played Armored Core. That was good. Anyway, let's make a man that desperately wants to retire on a planet and then go homesteading? Question mark? This is going to be a precursor video to my Never Leave Blank video stream series that I'm gonna do. Assuming it works out, I'm gonna do some trial testing before I actually get to that point. So if you ever saw my Never Leave Sanctuary videos, I'm hoping to bring that back.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in a house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
A group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Just once, I would love for one of these games to start and not have everything go bad.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on
That they-
time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape. Ugh. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusties? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want the hero's call to be like off the beaten path. So you start this game as like just a random cave miner and you spend 20, 30 hours just being a cave miner. And like there's politics, there's drama, there's like a cave in or two. Like it's his whole story.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can.
But you
Metal
never become like a
deposits are
space
in
weapon.
that pallet. I'll shout out when I need you.
But you never become a space western superhero gunslinger man. Like if Hard Space
Think we'll be done
Shipbreaker.
here soon. Now I hear this is the last dig.
I don't know, somewhere kind of like Hard Space Shipbreaker.
Fall for the
pamphlets.
Or I guess like Citizen Sleeper and some other ones where you're just kind of working a regular job. I realize that that might not be the most compelling for people, but like my job is to play video games, and sometimes it's kind of fun to live vicariously by playing a job that does not exist.
Anyone else to bother?
Come on, it's time. You're with me.
What would be another?
In 3, 2, 1.
Blacksmith. Being like a fantasy
Standard
blacksmith.
reading a clean break. Shutting down.
Let's go! Ella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
Like, I'd love to play a fully featured kind
We're
of...
getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
I like this intro, though. It's good. I know some people specifically would probably just want, like, another Fallout. Oh, hold it to turn it on and off. But frankly, I like the Fallout universe enough, but I do find it to be a little old at this point. Maybe not a little old. My big beef with the Fallout series mostly boils down to the fact that they haven't meaningfully progressed the universe since Fallout 3. That they brought fresh water back to the, they brought fresh water back to, I guess, the whole East Coast. And then that was it. That's the farthest, the storyline has gone. And for me, like, I'd actually love to see the Fallout series kind of keep progressing and, like, slowly reclaim society back to, being something a little bit more than just, like, Dusty and Guns. Like, you're trying to rebuild society. You're not just constantly dealing with what little dregs remain. And, you know, kind of post-apocalyptic rebuild.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Rebuilding after a post-apocalypse is, like, one of my favorite tropes. And there have been a lot of games that actually feed into that, but I'd love to see, like, some of these really legacy IPs dive into that and, like, take their universe further, rather than just getting stuck in the status quo for forever. Maybe it's just a me thing, I don't know. It's a good one. What was I playing recently?
Do you see anything?
Oh, I mean, not exactly in the same vein. Can I not mine this stuff? I can. Just barely. Okay, so it's the pointy bits. I don't actually know if we need to mine these rocks, but this is my speed while I'm talking about stuff. And boy, it's apparently quite hard. I've been playing Guild Wars 2 lately. Oh, good. So I don't have to actually, like, keep it going. It's just got a secret HP bar. But I've been playing Guild Wars 2 lately, and that game has a very, like, strong sense of continuous story. And that Guild Wars and, like, Final Fantasy XIV, the world has been changing over the course of many of these expansions, and it's a very long-term story that they've been able to tell for, you know, way more than any other, like, franchise generally can or has. And so it kind of, I wish we had more of that instead of just resetting back to the status quo every time. I have to stop. There's too many rocks in here. I've already been mining this stuff. but not that.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Alright, it is now time to make a man who is already ready to retire. I think I'll just name him Rusty because, or Dusty, not Rusty. Definitely not this man, though. Not in the slightest. Personnel record. Oh, there's a bunch of pre-mades. Cool. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, that's the man. This looks like the kind of guy that's ready to go home right off the bat. Biometric customizations can be changed by visiting a genetics facility. Rad. Alright. So this... Oh, we could make him like a skinny dude. But I'm kind of enamored with the idea of like this really jacked older man. Sure. The body types. Oh. Huh. But no, we're gonna stick to this one. And then we have walk cycle. Which is the more mayoral walk cycle? No, he's gotta have like more arm swing. There we go. Yeah, this is the man that walks into the saloon at the end of the day and probably has orders from somebody. Skin tone, what is a sheet? He hasn't seen this. Well, he's only ever seen the sun through like a shield. All right, head shapes. Oh boy. All right. I'm going to skip ahead. This is going to take a while otherwise. And like we're already near perfect, I think. Well, I was going to make a mare, and then I saw this, like, absolutely beautiful kind of red to yellow hair. So now we've got, the mayor in his younger years. I don't know if I'm going to change it. He just looks nice. He's got my hairdo. Honestly, I wish I had flaming red hair. But no. I'm just kind of like a dusty blonde. Very light brown, somewhere in there. Oh boy. So we got background, starting skills. Oh, this is going to take some doing. We're not actually, no, we're just a homesteader. We were a settler. Unless mayor is one of these options. Maybe I don't need to think about this too much. I really wish there was some music for this. But at least we don't hear the character just talking to themselves constantly. Let's see. So we just get one. And we get traits. Oh. Let's see. So what are we? Freestar Collective Settler. Better rewards, missions, crime bounty towards other factions. I'm gonna have to look at these. I have no idea if any of these are actually good, but considering my guy is a wannabe mayor, he owns a home, he's a settler, and his parents are still around because why not have a hero who actually has parents for once? That's so rare, right? Anyway, what is our name, Dusty? Hey, pronouns. What are our pronoun options? Wait. Can we go back? Name? Okay, here we go. Pronouns. This is how we change it. So, he, him. It's just the 3. I guess I wouldn't expect too many more out of a game like this. I know some people have been angry about it, but I don't know, it's nice to see in games. Inclusiveness never has a downside, unless you get randomly angry about it.
Been a while since I looked at your record. Only tougher life than mining on some barren rock in space, trying to homestead on one. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
There was this light and music.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
I hate the fact that they walk faster than I walk, but walk slower than I jog.
Our Constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
I hate to say it, but I expect everyone here to die. Was it Mouse 3?
Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
I expect everything to go south immediately.
Whoa. You don't look good.
Lynn sure seems to like you. Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
Okay, what else do we have in here? Here's the thing. When you're me and you're given the ability to loot everything that is not nailed down,
You lucked out being picked up for this one.
you take that chance and you run with it. What does this switch do? Oh, that brings us back to the elevator. I don't think we actually care for that. Is there anything else here? Scalpel. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm assuming that whoever's coming after this artifact is probably going to come and
got a few
go.
more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Guns blazing. And I am very happily going to make sure that everything... Give me your milk. There we go. Okay, what else do we have? A medical injector. Oh, that's the medical injector. Look, man, I've been given the ability to take everything that is everybody's and make it mine. Because when everybody else gets killed and I somehow make it out of here, I'm going to be loaded, or they will take away my inventory. I really hope it's not that, because then this is going to be a waste. I don't know how many of you guys ever played Morrowind back in the day. Oh, I can't go in here. But if you did, you'd probably know about that, like, golden platter. In, like, the kind of processing office. It was... You had to steal it, but if you did, it was worth, like, a couple hundred gold. And, it was, like, actually pretty easy to steal, because you could pick things up in that game and move them around. And so you could drag it into another room where nobody could see you. And so you could do that with, like, everything if you really wanted to. And so I definitely remember leaving processing
Need some coffee
with, like,
or something?
a lot of money. And I was always very proud of myself because, yeah, then I could actually buy some, like, good equipment and fight off that assassin that would attack me the first night. I could have also turned off the expansion packs, but where's the fun in that? Because then I get a really cool assassin suit and all sorts of stuff. It's unlikely that they'll ever remake Morrowind substantively. I know there's a mod. Where's the exit? Oh, okay. I know there's, like, modders that are trying to do it, but that's slightly different. All right, time to watch everybody probably get shot. And by that, I mean loot everything. God damn.
Hey, that was my sandwich! Oh, man.
The only person to react. Can I, yes. I apologize because I know this is
Fitting in
probably...
okay? Mining crews ain't the friendliest, but they're good folks.
Supervisor's log.
Supplemental.
Oh.
Still day 2 of Argos Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. As far as anyone knows, this is just another ore run. Vectera's got enough mid-level veins to keep everyone working and not asking questions. I've told Hella everything he needs to know, which is pretty much everything I know. That this is another one of Barrett's special orders. He made good with the payment for Kazal, even if it was a bust. This time, I'm not so sure. This place is giving me the willies. I think we're going to find something. I just have no idea what it could be, or why Barrett might want it. But those sweet Constellation credits mean we dig our holes and keep our mouths shut. And I'm okay with that. Hopefully, between Barrett's mysterious thing and the ore itself, we'll be done with this rock in 5 days, when the transport is supposed to come back for extraction.
I love audio logs. I know, they just make every universe better. It's interesting that they're still kind of going for that nice retro futurism that they... I don't want to say pioneered with the Fallout series, but like, I don't know, Fallout always had kind of like a lovely aesthetic. We are not looting that. The fact that they just have all of this stuff just here for me to loot is wild. But mostly I'm just gonna...
Shifts seem to be getting longer. That's Argos for you. Squeeze every credit.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Alright, how... skills inventory. Alright. Helmet? Helmets. None equipped. Helmet. Deep mining. Oh, I look cute. Look like an artist I follow, actually. Can I steal this? Please.
Not interested. Whatever it is.
Damn. Well, I can steal that. And that. And that. And that. Maybe not that. That's kind of expensive. Trying to pick things up that have...
Don't get too used to how easy this has been.
That ship's older
Next
than
day
this
might
room.
be toxic hazard or classic. Come on, let's do this.
The fact that nobody's coming out to greet us. Oh, no, there they are.
Barrett?
Man!
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Holy shit! That's the Crimson Fleet!
Just like the emergency drill. Go, go!
You gotta be kidding!
Who actually have other weapons? What else can I loot around here? Not too much. Well, I could use the mining drill, but I'm gonna bet that's not gonna work. I think the one thing is we don't have to worry about running out of ammo, but that sucks.
Okay.
Never picked my difficulty level, did I?
Cover.
That's one of my own. Let's see. What else do we have around here? Already looted that.
We're under attack! I can't see.
I wish I could, like, shoot oxygen packs. Or maybe I can. Alright. There we go. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know how to melee. There. I wanted to punch this man in the face until he's dead. He's got a rescue axe. I don't think he was rescuing. Nope. I think I'm, like, grossly tougher than pretty much everybody else. All of your stuff is mine. I don't care if I'm getting shot at. I mean, I do.
The best you can do.
Oh, yeah. Pistol whipping. Feel pretty good.
Hold your own in a fight. Pirates, keep your head down. We're still in one piece. Oh, God. I'm gonna throw up.
Alright, first and foremost, let's see if we got a better weapon than the Eon. So, SMG rounds, low damage, or Ripshank? Ripshank. I wish there was more info than just its damage. Like, how fast does it attack? Anyway, I think... can I actually... Compared to equips... Favorite B? Ah. Okay, so we're gonna have knife on 1... Pistol on 2, and yeah, I guess I'll throw that on 3 for the time being. I don't know how much ammo we have for it. 80 rounds. That's not bad, actually.
Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
Did you live? No idea.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
What is Constellation, anyway?
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
Whoa, wait, I didn't ask for any of this. Or, I don't know. None of these matter. I'm gonna go with the third option just to see what he says.
Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh, no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay, and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
What about the mine? Don't you need me?
Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
Well, no. Thanks.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
It's a Pipman. Chronomark. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Why send me? Shouldn't you go?
Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
You're giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Who are you? What's Constellation?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
How's Crimson Fleet after you?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Oh, I'm just gonna run onto the ship. Oh, do we have to worry about oxygen? No. Well, board the ship? I don't know, why not? I think I'm gonna stop looting, though.
I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
What a turd. PG pick. The thing is, I'm probably just going to loot all of this stuff. So I have like a very pristine ship. I saw somebody with just like the floor littered with trash, and it's like, I want my ship to be kind of tidy, devoid of human contact, as though not but a ghost lived there. I'm gonna leave the fire extinguisher though. I know it's worth money, but something about that just feels wrong. Okay, I gotta stop. I really cannot be looting all of these things, but I'm putting that one in my inventory. Old Earth baseball. Cripes. It's so tempting. What can I do with the navigation console? Can I do anything with it? Currently, no. Or maybe yes. Okay, so where are we going? What are we doing? I'm assuming nothing yet. Star Station. Missions? Okay. So, yeah, I guess it wants me to take off before it tells me where to go. That's fair. I was really curious how this would
The rest is up to you.
I was really curious how this was going to compete with Outer Worlds, considering they seem to have very similar vibes. Both have slight retrofuturism. This feels a little bit more grounded in reality. Outer Worlds is a little bit goofier. Cartoony, I guess would be the easy phrase to use. I think both looked pretty nice, but still. Is there ship-to-ship fighting? Oh boy. Might be.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Grabs down! Do or die!
If you can keep the chip centered on the HUD. We can lock in to fire a homing missile.
I killed him before
on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Oh, good. I can bonk those safely. What is BAL? MSL is probably missile. Probably live without those. Okay. Did I not? Or does it have to be every shipwreck?
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Okay. The ship-to-ship combat seems pretty good. I think I'm probably just going to go all in on weapon. I don't think I can even fire a missile. Yeah, I have no power for it.
How'd that old junk of yours make it this far, huh? Grabs in the red. Let's get him.
Oh, what is... Oh, I've got like a shotgun. No, I don't.
Hold it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go all in on one weapon and speed. There you go.
They got the gram drive.
I guess the one immediate problem is we do have to worry about running out of juice.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Okay, I think I've looted them all. I have not. Must have missed the nuclear rods. Okay, tab for the menu. Open up the star map. Inventory, missions, ship, star map. Alright, Argos, spaceship debris. Missions? Travel to Crete. Show on map. Alright, Crete Research Lab. Alright, don't want to travel... No. Here's the thing. There is spaceship debris. Oh. Fine. We'll travel to Crete. I guess I'll have to come back for that spaceship debris later. What is that big hole in the back of my ship? I have no idea.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
How do I land? Do I go back to the star map and like mark it? Okay, planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment. Scan the planet for resources. Discover key landing areas. All right. Now, is the planet fully simulated? That's interesting. There's something there. Oh, resources. It's iron. Yeah, we're just gonna land over here. And can I just land at the research lab? Sure. Yeah, so maybe the whole planet is, in fact, at least somewhat simulated. I'm curious how full it is. Because having played,
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Having played No Man's Sky, most planets are incredibly empty. Sure, they have spaceports and ruins and maybe mini-cities and some other stuff. But, like, to be honest, most of the time it's just the same structures copy and pasted over and over again, with a couple of, like, odd bits. You know, maybe the environment's different, the sky's cool. There's little crabs that want to bite your ankles endlessly. Little stuff like that. Let's see. Okay, here's a question. Can I shank the iron? That's the robot. Okay, I'm going to assume I cannot, in fact, shank it, and it might even do damage. Let's see, cutter. So yeah, let's favorite this as... Let's put it as something, like, kind of far down the line so I don't accidentally switch to it in combat. I don't know how much I want to actually spend mining. I mean, it looks like it's something that you can, in fact, do, like, a decent chunk of if you want to. You know the other thing I should probably do? Inventory? Aid. Bitten sandwich. Chunks apple. An apple-flavored Chunks food cube. Container of cereal. Let's see. Meal pack chicken. Boy, these really don't feed me at all, do they? I mean, the med packs heal me a lot more. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to quaff quite a lot of food.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are...
Okay, scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scanned progresses your survey data of the planet. Completed survey data can be sold for credits. Scanner mode also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy
unpredictable
and intimidation. Okay, it's a Crete Stalker. Can I quick save? I can.
Prepare for combat.
Oh no.
It would be wise to search the enemy's remains for valuables.
Kind of bad for shooting it. Okay. Scan. So we've got iron and silver. Maybe some other stuff. Might be some other plants? I don't know. I don't want to spend forever messing with these things because I know this game has a substantive New Game Plus mode that unlocks like a lot of features. And so it's kind of one of those where I might, unlike what I normally do in these games, I might actually just disregard almost everything and just be like, well, it's plot time, and just purely focus on just that. Maybe. It'd be kind of a refreshing change of pace. Usually I don't want to say like I'm a hyper... No, I am definitely a big completionist. I don't like it. I like completing games. I don't like spending the time completing them. So, for example, you'll never catch me playing most Ubisoft games because 100% completing them sounds awful. And, like, props to people who enjoy that kind of thing, but I'm just... I usually hate the game by the time I'm done with that kind of activity. You know, for me, the perfect length is like a 10 to 20 hour Metroidvania. Because then everything is extremely satisfying. And then I'm done with it. And like that always, I don't know, that's the kind of completionism I go for.
Federation of smaller independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Oh, we've got... Is that like a geology perk. Might be. I don't want to spend forever looting this. But it does look like if I wanted to, I could. I want to see what this geology thing nets me, if it nets me anything interested. Oh, it's just telling me Vasco's there. I do like the moon jumping, though. That's been super nice. I should probably worry about how much oxygen I have. Or is oxygen just purely stamina? It's not yelling at me like I need to go find, like, a refill station somewhere. So maybe we're okay. Alright, let's just go back into the facility. No reason for me to dally too much. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like Borderlands the pre-sequel, but one thing that game did incredibly well was the moon gravity. I loved Zero G in that game. I think a lot of people hated it. I know they also hated the oxygen system, but I was playing as Claptrap, so I didn't need to care. I should probably stop. I don't have unlimited inventory space yet. Eventually, I plan on it. But yeah, unless something actually looks good and worthwhile, like a med station, probably shouldn't actually be cracking those open. Oh.
Curious. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
I feel like if you're gonna have a secret facility, you probably should, have it underground. I guess that might have made it look even more sus, and scanners could pick it up. Well, it's nice to see that they put a lot of effort into this. In standard kind of Bethesda way, tons of books that actually seem to be pretty substantiated. It seems like books are actually worth grabbing, at least monetarily. For now. I don't know how much carrying capacity I even have to work with here. But every once in a while I see something worth like 300 and I'm like, oh yeah, we definitely want that. A lot of this stuff, maybe not. Yeah, I never know. Yeah, completionism wise, I've been playing a lot of Oxen. Oh, it's a crafting
You will not be able
component.
to walk at full speed with your pack that full.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna hit that limitation. I don't like this inventory at all. I mean, it's fine. So we have the charger spacesuit. So resistance to thermal and corrosive, but lower airborne? Tunnel mining pack. Another one of these. The thing is, I want to carry these with me because they're worth it. I probably... Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put these on the ship. Let's go do that. I'm sure there's a hold. You know, I said I didn't want my ship to become a mess. I can play soccer with my silver. Well, unfortunately, I can't figure out how to find my hold. It might not be tutorialized yet, so in the meantime, everything just goes on the ground. I've got some... I've cleared out my inventory space, at least to some degree. But I think I might curb my looting until I can either get access to the hold or hacks up my inventory space to the point where I can carry a whole starship in my back pocket, which is probably going to be what I do because I don't like inventory management. Oop. Carbon dioxide seems like something I need to keep in mind. I wonder if you can like hurt yourself or die because of it. Probably starts with hurting yourself and then I don't know, we'll see. I'm sure it's gonna happen at some point to me. I just don't know. I just don't know when. Now, do I take falling damage if I fall far enough? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Next order of business, it's very clear that there's like a couple of ways into this facility. What I was thinking is, we take the back way in? We steal their fire extinguisher. No, I gotta stop. No, actually, doesn't really seem like That looks like an alternate entrance. I would adore fully simulated structures like these where you can have like multiple points of ingress rather than one singular one. I understand why they don't, apart from maybe like a door here or there, but what was it? It was like the warehouse in Cyberpunk 2077 was really cool because you could tackle that in like a gazillion different ways, which is exactly what I did. Right, I should probably scan this thing first. Have I? Okay. Can you scan it? I have scanned it. Alright, cool. So I could sneak. But that sucks. We'll grab that. I guess I'll switch to my pistol. There's no way I'm gonna run out of ammo. Not in this kind of game. I mean, maybe if I'm playing super ridiculously, but nah. What was the one? There was a mod I played for Fallout 4 like a long time ago, where my character became a psychopath axe murderer. And I remember it because ammo was incredibly scarce in that one, so I just used melee. Ooh. That guy's seen better days. My wallet, on the other hand, doing pretty good. What else do we have? I'm going to try and pick up books. Anything that's worth more than 100 credits than weighs less than 3 pounds. That's kind of what we want to grab. I want to leave room for the really good stuff, but you know, I can pick up a number of things that are still worthwhile in the meantime. Okay, a couple of med packs. These guys are slobs. Give them protein powder. What else do we got in here? Their oven mitt, their range. I'm shocked they haven't noticed me just lurking on the other side. But,
Warning. Enemy activity detected.
Now they've noticed me. What's up, buckos?
Ears ringing! I can't see!
That works. I might want that axe in retrospect rather than the pistol. Favored that instead of my knife. I'll spend my skill points in a second. Let's turn this man into mince bits.
Take this guy down!
Rude. I mean, I don't actually know if I took damage from that. Ooh, vending machine. Ow. Rude. I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for a vending machine here. Ooh, ramen multi-pack. I kind of wish there was an option to just consume. Not take, just eat. I guess let's spend our skill points. Alright, skill point every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge, spend a skill point to rank up the skill. Top row represents basic skills. Rows below are locked until you have spent a minimum number of skill points in the category. So we have combat. We do have science. I've unlocked geology, or no, maybe I already had this one, and I've completed the challenge. Oh, and ranks go up multiple times. So more common and uncommon inorganic resources, and additional optical zoom goes even further. Hand scanners scan 10 unique resources. We also have tech and some other things. I'm usually big on social. Extra credits when searching containers, that might not be a bad idea. Yeah, stuff like 10% chance of success when persuading somebody is usually what I go for early. Combat's generally easy enough. The only one I'd look into is if there's like a slow heal. No, go on persuasion. Because yeah, we can get that up to a 50%. I'm going to be an axe murderer with a silver tongue. Anything in here? Maybe. I'm not sure if I really should be picking up somebody's bathroom literature, but money is money. The one problem is I picked this game up to play because I figured there'd be a lot of dialogue. Resume last user session. Oh, we have so much. No, I can't. Reading out loud is going... Like, my voice is already raw enough. Reading out loud is going to just murk me. It just ain't worth my time. I do wish there was almost kind of like a value tracker that you could get. Some kind of like way of indicating like, hey, put on the scanner and this is worth more or less money. I bet this is actually a thing and it's just not in the game yet. Or not in my game yet. I either have to level up enough or unlock it or something. Oh, lockpicking. Fill in all open slots, every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key in to fill the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Okay. E? R. I see. Probably has to be that one. This one. Huh. Interesting. You really have to be careful about which you use. Well, there's another digipick. What else do we have? Lab outfit. I mean, yeah, it's worth money. What else do we have down here? Red Harvest Rye. Anything else? Shielded lab outfit. Bet if I want to take a nap. I'm not entirely sure if that'll heal me. Okay, let's quick save try this again. Because I like this lockpicking system. It seems a lot better than the previous versions. So what we should probably do is quick double check to make sure like this lockpick, for example, fits in here really well. Yeah. Oh. There we go. And then that fits really well. I understand how lockpicking works. This is actually really good. Way better than the just like feeling for stuff and trying to figure out like, does this work? Does this work? Does this work? That they had for the last couple of Bethesda games. This feels legitimately good. Once you get used to it. In the meantime, I don't know. Okay, what else do we even have in here? Guess I should reload. Maybe I should use their SMGs, seeing as they're gonna be giving me more ammo for it anyway. Rendell, some other things. I don't think there's anything from in that weapon rack. I'm just trying to pick up whatever. Unfortunately, I am very quickly reaching the point of I can't talk anymore. So I'm just going to try and finish off maybe like 1 or 2 more fights and we'll call it. I'd love to play more, and I absolutely will, depending on how the base building system works. But that's probably not going to be until after I finish a full playthrough of this. Just because I think you have to. One of the core tenets of the Never Leave challenges is you kind of need enemies to, like, visit you, but also attack you, otherwise it's tragically boring.
What?
Come on.
I have located the enemy.
Oh, we ain't done yet. Just breathe. Let's get out of here. Pin him pinned.
I should probably just do a med pack at some point.
Hostile target eradicated. In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Oh, really? What are you doing, sir? Bethesda ragdolls.
Detection of enemy has dropped unexpectedly. Begin search protocol.
Never change. I'm noticing crouching is not that smooth. Really? Okay, my health is low, yeah, but how was I not able to just clip her? I have no idea. Oh, 0 for a med pack. There we go. I'll see if I can get some kind of, like, auto heal power. It's like a really slow HP regen. It's probably going to be all that I need and then some. Alright, anything else here? Not really. And, like, I really am cooling on the idea of looting things in this. If there's something that looks good, but like, so much of this stuff is just like... Oh, actually, fiber, aluminum, and... Yeah, these are good. Okay, so if I see a lab-looking thing, maybe loot that. I wonder if you can actually recycle stuff. Is the robot just out there still killing? I just gained 5 EXP. Yeah, it worked. There's another one. Was another one. I don't know who killed that guy. Wow, these scientists are loaded.
Violence significantly decreases one's life expectancy.
I like the robot. He's maybe a little bit too chatty for my regular taste, but I do like him. I don't know, it just kind of feels like these dudes are randomly dying on me. Makes my life easy. Got the microscope, anything else? Desktop digiframe, some nuclear materials. What is this? No idea. Natural labor. Okay, I don't think we need that.
Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
Look, man, the loot calls to me. There's a siren song. I cannot resist. If I see a shiny, I throw it in the bag. It's not my fault that my spine and my bag are ill-suited for my habits. Just make do by going slow or something. Anything else? The one problem is these environments are almost too full. And it quickly becomes problematic figuring out, like, okay, which of these items is actually worth keeping, and which of these are just kind of junk. It probably does not help that I'm looting spacesuits off of these guys. Those are probably really heavy. Oh, hey, that's the, murder terror, whatever thing they were talking about. I bet we're gonna find that in a couple of rooms. Okay, we get a cred stick. Oh, we do, in fact, have a functional computer. If Vasco is not in our way. Yeah, the problem is... Oh, Terramorph specimen. I'll read this. Thanks to the UC Marines, we now have the second piece of the puzzle. A fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, a group of astrogeologists made first contact nearly 100 years ago. Some remote moon. The creature didn't appear to be indigenous and was alone. There's currently no record of how it got there, so it was sheer cosmic chance that the astrogeologists found it, or rather it found them. Scientists were quick to categorize it Ochisio Machina, roughly killing machine. The UC Marines tasked with taking it down chose a simpler name, Terramorph. I read the official record once. Of the 8-person squad, only 2 of the grunts survived, and one of those 2 lost a leg. Such an exciting time to be in Xeno warfare. And then, today we fit the Terramorph with an NCI. If our experience with the grunts first dropped off, the creatures, or when the grunts first dropped off the creatures any indication, our sedation window will be around 15 minutes. We better make him count. Probably a control collar. Ammo case. Oh, it's locked. You know what? But I like the hacking. It feel good. Let's see. Just gotta check. Yeah. So it's gotta be this one. Okay, that's too small. It needs to be a 2. Yeah, so it's gotta be this one. And can it be either of these? No. It has to be this and then... There. There we go. I like it. Basic logic. Caseless shotgun shell. Oh boy. I'm actually gonna have to think about what ammo I'm using, not just big gun and then plenty bullets.
They just have a safe nearby. We could make use of one.
Heart plus.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the Terramorph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
Yeah, it sounds bad. Okay. I think it's these two. Because if we go back to this... That's a bingo. Alright, so we wanted to do... We want to do this. And then this. Which is the more finicky one first. And we're good. Laser cartridge and a comms relay. Okay, deal with the captain. At least it's not the Terramorph yet. Oh, roof access, of course. What else do we have? Anything? No. I am still encumbered. But that shouldn't be a problem. I'm not planning on moving anywhere fast.
It is foolish to carry so many items on your own.
It's fine, dumb robot. Unless you can carry things for me. Guess I should quick save. I don't know if I was supposed to, like, talk to these guys.
Got some more! I'm blind! My head! Blood! It's everywhere!
I don't know if he called for reinforcements or what. Robot. Alright. Are you still alive? No, he's not. Alright, cool. Oh, that whole ship brought friends.
Without Crimson Fleet interference.
Well, it wants me to fast travel back.
Close range.
But I can't do that. Boy, there really are a bunch of them there. Kind of a waste of ammo. Here, let's switch the pistol. I need a long rifle. Oh, I can get down here. Let's hope there's no... Okay, there's fall damage. Yeah, definitely need... Padded hat, really. I definitely need some kind of long rifle. Some means of sniping dudes off from slightly further away. What? No, come back. Well, alright, that's gone then. Where's my ship? All the way up and over there. Well, this was an experience. Honestly, I actually really like this game. I think it does suffer from the one thing I knew it was going to suffer from, and that is, I'm pretty sure these planets are incredibly boring. Can I even check, like, oh my god, this map is useless. Like, we have... This legitimately might be one of the worst maps I've ever seen. In a video game. I'm not even, like, going into this, with, like, a bone to pick. I'm just opening this up. This gives me nothing. I know there's some runes over here, but... This map does not make me want to walk to them. This map makes me want to fly to them. And if there's stuff on this planet that I have not found and will never find, so be it, because I do not care. This map does not inspire adventure. It does not give me the lay of the land. And looking at this environment, it is all just boring rock and nothing going on. I know they wanted to have 1,000 planets or something like that. But I would have settled with 5 really, like, I don't want to say, like, densely simulated ones, but, like, 5 really good ones, with a lot to do and a lot to explore, that are, like, fully simulated spheres. You know, maybe there's some space between. But, like, give me a hover bike, or, yeah, just let me hop in my ship whenever, and I can just cruise. And you're still gonna have plenty of space to generate a bunch of empty, meaningless terrain. But not this much. And so, like, for the pockets that are actually hand designed, like, I'm actually pretty cool with it. Can I scan my own ship? Nah, doesn't look like it. I'll have to do some more scanning at some point. Oh, and you can go straight to the cockpit. That's nice.
To reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis.
Sounds good. I am so hilariously over-encumbered. Let's, actually, instead, we're just gonna pick everything up.
Before too long.
So the reason why I'm going to pick everything up is as soon as I'm done recording this video, I'm going to increase my inventory capacity to an absurd degree, so I can loot monger as much as I want, without fear of ever getting slowed down for any reason whatsoever. Big props though, it seems like I can still move no matter how much I'm carrying, which is kind of nice. It's very, Death Stranding. Anyway, so, I don't think Starfield's gonna be anywhere close to, like, Game of the Year for me. I know some people have been like, oh, this is the best game this year, but it's like, oh god. Compared to, Sea of Stars and Baldur's Gate, I think I'm kind of spoken for, but I've got to get my thoughts together on that one. But I do have to say, there aren't a whole lot of games that are like Bethesda games. There aren't even a whole lot of Bethesda games like Bethesda games. They come out, what, once every 5-6 years? Or longer if you skip, you know, some of the kind of B-tier ones. Hopefully we'll get some more, maybe. Especially if Obsidian maybe starts helming the Fallout games. That would be lovely. Oh, I like glitched backwards like a half step. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, big complaint mostly is just that the environments are just too empty. I just don't care to explore this planet, and I have no real compunction to do so, apart from maybe a couple of points of interest that are worth going to. And that map is atrociously bad, and the inventory could be better. Luckily, the map and the inventory are probably going to get fixed by mods. So, I guess with all that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. And of course, if you want to see some more Starfield in a couple of days or weeks or something like that, it's not going to be quick. I hopefully will be starting a Never Leave My Outpost mini-series challenge, where I put down roots somewhere and try my damnedest to actually build a somewhat functional base without ever going anywhere, starting from absolute scratch. We'll see how that goes, and if any of you guys are like really big on how have I completely forgotten this game's name? Starfield. I was thinking Starfinder. I'm like, no, it's not Starfinder. That's the tabletop RPG that I've got a session for. But if any of you guys are big on Starfield and have done the base building and know a way of making it work, let me know. I don't want backseating on how to make it work, just whether or not the idea is even valid or if I should wait for some more mods. We'll see. For now, though, I really have gone past the point where my voice is giving out. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.